In progress.
So this here is our 4x4 and it is what's going to be doing the tough part of the journey. But look at it, what a beast!
And a beauty.
Absolute beauty!
All the roads are very bumpy, very big cliffs there, so we'll be going down. Now we're starting our real adventure.
Yay! And so we got into an old 4x4 with no seatbelts for 2 hours of off-roading on some of the sketchiest roads we've ever been on. It's remarkable how capable these old 4x4s are. Along the way, we picked up a few Laya residents hitchhiking their way home.
Driving for so long through this like barren landscape off into the mountains, knowing that we then have a 5-hour hike to get to the village, it's kind of mind-blowing to know that there are people that live out here and it's so hard to get to, but there's a whole village. It's amazing.
This is it, the end of our road trip and the beginning of our trek. The trek began, but not before a lunch break. The walk was comfortable, but we took it slow. We bumped into a wild yak along the way. He had to be shooed away because they can be dangerous. We also met a less dangerous, friendly baby yak.
Oh yeah, you like that.
We named her Jackie. One of the things that we really appreciate, having just finished Mount Rinjani in Indonesia about a week ago, is the fact that here the landscape, even though you're in mountains, there's always these clearings.
Flat bits basically, so
Yeah.
we're not constantly going uphill like this.
And it's so beautiful because you can really appreciate the landscape. And then now we've just come across a prayer wheel.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Why don't you go and spin the wheel? Yeah.
So cool. I like it.
After a steady 5 hours of hiking, we made it to the indigenous village of Laya. Situated at 3,800 meters above sea level, with a population of approximately 3,000. Because it takes such effort to get here, I thought maybe it was going to be more huts or things like this, but no, it's like...
So much infrastructure,
Yeah.
it's incredible.
And there's such a life in the village, people going about their day.
And there's lovely friendly people everywhere.
Yeah.
Hello. So accommodation.
I know, I can't believe it. This is otherworldly, so authentic. I didn't know what to expect, and now we're going to be staying here for the next 2 nights. It's just like, oh, I love it. It just makes me emotional.
It's so nice.
I just feel like happy sad.
Happy sad.
Yeah. You know when you feel so happy, that you feel a little bit sad.
Oh. You're welcome. So this is the kitchen of our host. What's your name, sorry? Tiledim. This is Tiledim, our host, and this is her kitchen, and we've just arrived and we just feel so happy to be here, and it's just beautiful, and it's not what we expected, but it's just
so much better.
Yeah.
So much better than I expected. Oh yes. It was cold up in the mountains, and the offer of tea was music to our ears. Heldon had a local favourite, dried rice that tasted exactly like Rice Krispies in a butter tea.
What's this, cup number 4?
He is addicted.
This is 5.
This is Peldon asking if Tillerdim would rather fight 10 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck.
하나로 따면 남자 안다 배워진다는 지다 가디루 아니면 배우세미.
She chose the tiny horses.
Small.
Small. So 10 duck-sized horses.
아니 어제 남자 주탑.
We were shown to a room which had more blankets than we could count.
So our bed is being set up, and look at the enormous amount of blankets. This is going to be the most comfortable bed ever, I think. Does that have a headache?
So this is our breakfast. Some fried rice with coriander and chili sauce, and I love it because I just love anything with chili, and I love coriander.
So spicy.
It's so spicy, I love it. We learned that Bhutan is one of the most isolated countries in the world. It was only in the 1970s that it first allowed foreigners to enter, and it's famous for being the first carbon-negative nation. As we were exploring, we heard some chanting coming from a nearby home, and as we went to investigate, we were invited into a private temple to witness a family ceremony performed once a year. We walked in, had a ceremony, and now we've been welcomed with hot drinks and also popcorn, more Rice Krispies, and just a warm room with company. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
So kind.
We were just surprise guests.
Yeah. So one of the things that we've learned, obviously here, Laya people are very generous. They also love to have gatherings and they like to party, which means that they have these massive pots.
Massive pots.
Look at that.
All the better for hosting with.
They're just expert hosts. I love it.
Hello, mate. Hello. Run, 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 run.
So we're on our way to watch an archery match, and I've just noticed that they're shooting from there all the way over there, and you can hear them cheering. They're absolutely delighted with themselves. Archery is Bhutan's national sport. The bow and arrow were once an important means of survival in the highlands during war and on hunts.
So this is honestly so impressive to watch. The distance in which they are shooting is incredible. I can't even see the target. And yes, not at all what I expected. Very impressive to watch.
Archery in Bhutan is not only a sport, but a cultural expression that fosters community, camaraderie, and celebration. It continues to thrive as a cherished tradition in the kingdom. Being welcomed into the homes of the Bhutanese people and experiencing their way of life was truly eye-opening and heartwarming. It got us thinking about the importance of protecting culture and tradition. We spoke with former Prime Minister Tshering Tobgay for our podcast Adventure Mindset, and he reflected on the role culture plays in Bhutan.
Culture is related to values. So if you lose your culture, it means that you've moved on from your values. If you adopt another culture, assuming you know that you're adopting another culture, it means that you've accepted foreign values or new values, for better or for worse. So that makes culture, I think, that much more interesting, and in Bhutan's case, that much more critical.
So this is the soup that Tanya keeps specifically requesting. Well, not requesting, but Tanya fell in love with the soup the first time she had it, and now they keep making it for us, which is so good.
So lucky.
Beautiful lentil soup.
Yeah, lentil.
We had an early start with some more delicious lentil soup for breakfast and said our goodbyes before hiking back down to catch our lift.